to search for new dive sites in the Anambas Islands. In particular, we are looking for new species of Nudibranchs, a type of sea slug. This is one of our favorite sea creatures to photograph and video. Friday is project day, so they have to do math on Friday, and we also might do a quiz or something in another subject. And then they have time to do a research project, or a project that is going to teach someone something. So the kids have chosen their topics this time. Sometimes they are assigned, but this time they were given the choice to do either a project about an animal or a place. And so they have chosen their topics, and then they have to research them and create a visual project that they will present that's between 3 and 5 minutes long. And the project is assessed on entertainment value, educational value, and effort. 3 E's.
Who assesses?
Mom does.
Okay.
And the kids will do a self-assessment too.
Okay, great. Now we know what's going on.
That's what they're working on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna teach you guys about nudibranchs and about the parts of their body and about what's endangering them. So I'm gonna show you the different parts and what they're for. So these are called the rhinophores. They're what help the nudibranchs sense since they don't have eyes. And they have sheaths with which these can slip down into if they're being attacked, and then it protects them. Bronchial thing, it's like its gills. The nudibranch name means naked gills because their gills are outside so they can breathe. And so there's 2 different parts. There's the sheath, and then there's the leaf, which are the branching gill parts. And then the margin is the flap that covers the nudibranch's body that usually has all the pretty designs. And then the tail is the back part of the nudibranch.
How big can they be?
They can
Are they that big? As big as you have on the screen there?
No, they're like this big maybe. This big to like millimeters.
Okay.
What kind is this one?
This is a creamy chromadoros, which is one that we saw like on a recent dive.
What do they eat in general?
Yeah, do they all eat the same thing?
No, they all eat different stuff. Like, some of them eat, most of them eat sponges, but then they eat the specific species of sponges per nudibranch. So this one might eat a like type of purple sponge, while another one that looks maybe the same might eat a totally different type of like yellow sponge.
Okay. Cool.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the...
Our next field trip takes us underwater. Elizabeth and Michael will lead the way on this one as our primary spotters while we search the reef to find our favorite, vibrantly colored nudibranchs.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes.
The next stop is a group of islands in an anchorage dubbed Moon Rock. We had heard from our friends on Il Sogno that there's a family living here with 2 kids. Anytime we can find families, we gravitate towards them, always enjoying the quick connection that is formed.
Knock on your door and ask you out.
It doesn't take any time at all before Michael and Elizabeth are on their way ashore in the kayak to meet their new friends. It's a beautiful location with clear water and white sandy beaches.
For a while, in the beginning of our life, holding out my hand, just to take a stand.
I don't want to miss out on the introductions and exploration either, so I paddle over on the inflatable paddleboard to join the kids. I'm greeted not only with bouncing kids, but also an energetic, barking puppy.
I want nothing else to speak about again. In the beginning of our
We learned from the family that they've been living here since November of last year. Their goal is to create a small, self-sustained paradise. They'll live as hunter-gatherers, subsisting off their local gardens and the sea around them. They're a French and German family with kids that speak perfect English. We become fast friends and share stories about our respective journeys.
So today we're gonna go hike up to Moon Rock, which is a big, if you can see, it's a big rock jutting out of the mountain, with some of our friends over. They live here, they live on some bungalows. We just met them like 3 days ago, and they have a dog that I think they're gonna bring because he needs a lot of exercise, and his name's Apollo.
Should be fun, huh?
Yeah,
How long of a hike is it, Michael?
I don't know. Never done it.
What would you guess?
Maybe, by the looks of it, like all the way up, maybe 30 minutes.
Okay.
Or 45.
All right. Well, we'll go give it a shot. We'll go get it picked up off the shore, right?
Yeah.
You gonna come with us or not?
I don't think so, because I think we need a lot of space in the dinghy.
Okay.
And actually, there was a fire in there. Luckily,
Really?
we weren't there. Like, it
In
was
your
so
apartment
lucky.
or in the building? Our dinghy is filled to the brim with 7 people and a dog. The kids are chatty and anxious to climb out of the dinghy. They put their shoes on and start hiking up to Moon Rock.
Good.
What's your favorite aquatic animal?
Aquatic mammal?
Aquatic animal.
Can't tell from right here and the angle, but this is not very steep, but a rather steep incline, kind of going up the hill to the top of the rock. So it's a little steep and slippery with flip-flops on, but we're managing, and most of the kids are doing great. So it's so far so good as we head up to the top of Moon Rock, which is up about another maybe 100, 200 meters up. Okay.
Give him his chew toy. Did you take his chew toy?
Wow, it's beautiful up here.
Well, he already lost it. But you know, there's a stick right next to you right there.
But that was
I have a great way for us to spend time together as a family. I've got, 24/7 we could be together on a boat. I'm like, oh no. We don't even know how to sail. What are you thinking? But I think at that time I was so desperate for us all to be together that I said yes. And now 8 years later, I'm like, I'm still saying yes. How did this happen? I don't know.
Yeah, I know, which is awesome. The fact of living outside of the regular pathways of society, I mean, on our side, 0 regrets. Huh? I mean, I am so grateful that we are not like because even for the kids, I mean, when I see the kids that go to schools and the attitudes they develop and all of that, I am so grateful that we're not in that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because it is not pretty, huh? It's really
it's
not pretty.
Peer pressure, the lack of foundation, and lack of
Absolutely.
or just
Yeah, no. I think we're made. I mean, our dream still is to actually build community. So we're very tribally mindseted. Like our ideas of human collaboration is like pre-moral, religion and all of that.
Okay.
We're going back to, hey, there's a cave and there's 20 people living in the cave and there's no nuclear families, there's a village raising the kids, and people basically are collaborating with each other in whatever way they can. The more you share, the more there is. And, so we're in that mindset, but it's not easy to find people who are ready for that kind of stuff.
I think that probably in the boating community, there's a lot of people that have that similar. We've met quite a few people with that similar
now it's possible.
philosophy.
Let's say
While the adults talk about lifestyles, lessons learned, and our experiences, the kids played with the puppy and the only things they could find around them.
Pop rocks.
Are they?
Rocks.
What do they do? Oh, do that again. They kind of bust up, don't they?
Kids can always find ways to entertain themselves.
Oh, I can.
Give a child a rock and a ledge, and you know exactly what to expect next.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take.
The kids don't want to leave their new friends. But again, it's time for Field Trip to move on. We're all so glad to have had this special time with a family of fellow adventurers, and we look forward to hearing how their gardens develop. But for now, it's time to move along to our next diving
We
spot.
only get one life, I wanna